frozen Bloody Mary. I think I'd maybe rather drink a Bloody Mary made in a gas station than this thing. Margaritas are great, but we're gonna see what else can you make in a Margaritaville. Can it Margaritaville? Gas stations have been doing this for years with the frozen Coke slushie, so why not a frozen whiskey Coke? Whiskey cherry Coke, but the way you gotta make it is like the bartender used to make it when you were a kid and you'd order a cherry Coke, but they do Coke and they add grenadine, and it just feels like a fancy thing. I would still probably not order that without whiskey, but good. Throw a little Windsor in there. Whatever whiskey of your choice. If you're too good for Windsor, that's okay. I sometimes think I am too. You can buy cherry Coke and you can buy cherry Windsor, but it's better if you make your own cherry. Actually, grenadine's pomegranate flavor, but I'm gonna throw some cherries on top. Put a little bit of grenadine. I think that actually looks pretty good. All right, School of Hard Rocks Cafe. Oh yeah. Orlando's never looked this cold. Bloop. I always asked for like 6 cherries when I was a kid. When I do that at the bar now, it's just annoying. Oh yeah. That is amazing. Feel like I'm on a tropical island. 10, well not 10 out of 10, but like a 9 out of 10. I do still have the brain freeze problem. 10 out of 10 recommend, even though I gave it a 9. The whiskey cherry Coke was so good. Why not try a gin and tonic? The gin. The tonic. Gin and tonics go well with cucumbers, so let's just toss a little in there. Let's go. That looks like a margarita. It smells like gin. It's like a British margarita. Give it a squeeze of lime. Yeah, that's delicious. As I've gotten older, I've digressed and I've been drinking more vodka sodas. This is making me go back on the gin and tonic train. I give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna top this off. Oh shit, the lid's closed. I am a little skeptical of this, but you have spicy margaritas, so why not a spicy tomatoey vodka cocktail? That sounds great. The start of every good Bloody Mary, vodka. A lot of vodka. A little bit of Worcestershire, horseradish, celery salt, a little bit of hot sauce, and tomato juice. This is gonna be delicious. Let's see how it is Bloody Mary slushy. That looks nice and thick. I'm not so sure how I feel about this. I think I'd maybe rather drink a Bloody Mary made in a gas station than this frozen thing. Every Bloody Mary needs a garnish. That will make it better. Yum. I like Bloody Marys a lot. I wouldn't order this. I think if I was hungover, this might not help. I think I'm getting a brain freeze. I give it like a 5 out of 10. Not the worst thing I've ever had. Wouldn't do it again. A frozen White Russian. This is a drink that we should be drinking frozen. So 2 ounces of vodka. Well, let's just finish the bottle. And 1 ounce of Kahlua. 1.5 ounces. There's really a great measurement scheme here. And a splash of cream. Should I taste it? That tastes like a white heavy on the Russia, but it tastes good. Be a splash of cream. It's also Wednesday morning. I can already tell I'm in love. It tastes like a milkshake. That's really dangerous. I could finish that all. You could just slam that back. 10 out of 10. It's not just for the tropical paradise. It's for frozen tundras too. Now to really see what exactly the Margaritaville machine can do, let's try a Long Island. I don't have a lot of memories of Long Islands. I don't think most people do. But what I do know about them is there's a shit ton of booze in it. I do remember they were $2 on Thursdays at Ground Round in college, and that's about it. Do people still drink Long Islands? I feel like once you make it onto an Applebee's happy hour menu, your drink is kind of dead. Ground Round is still great though. The like 5 that exist in this country, I'm a big fan of supporting Ground Round. But let's bring the Long Island back. It's really not that much booze. Just 1/2 ounce of vodka, 1/2 ounce of tequila, 1/2 ounce of gin, 1/2 ounce of white rum, 1/2 ounce of triple sec, 1 ounce of lemon juice. Some people do simple syrup, I'm gonna skip it, and just a splash of Coke so it gets that iced tea coloring. God damn, why do people drink this? My thinking cap is on. Let's try a Long Island. Always go for the souvenir glass. It's the middle of winter and you can feel like you're at a tropical place, like the Rainforest Cafe at Mall of America. That looks like iced tea. And that tastes amazing. You don't know what's in it. You don't know what it is in it. That tastes like I don't remember. When you taste test it, it is a little boozy. When you freeze it, you don't even notice. I would drink like 6 of these at the Rainforest Cafe. I want to drink of this and I don't know if I'm in Long Island or the Rainforest Cafe or a beach in Mexico. I think this is what Jimmy Buffett would do. And for all the greatness, here's a toast to Jimmy Buffett, the greatest inventor, because he invented this for sure.